Hey, everybody, welcome to our podcast for what's happening in the CMSW Band Department for January 29th. Good to have you here. We do this podcast every week to kind of catch you up on what's been going on, what's coming up, funny announcements, and things that we feel like you should know about. So we're going to just start with, or I'm going to start with today, just telling you about what's going on this week. First of all, band lessons are occurring for all 3 grades this week. However, all 6th grade lessons will be on Monday this week, due to our District 112 Band Festival, which involves the 7th and 8th graders, which I'll be gone for on the 31st. More on that later. We will be having bonus lessons again this week. We'll be having the bass lessons on Monday, and then also the guitar and drum set and jazz piano lessons coming up later this week. You can check out the entire band lesson schedule if you go to the CMSW website and then click on the band page, and you can check that out. It's also available in hard copy in the band room. So then we also have a couple of things going on in the 6th grade and 8th grade to let you know about too. For the 6th graders, they have an assignment that is due on Friday, February 10th, where they're to pick a song out of their Maroon Festival Solos book and play it for a parent. And they don't have to record it, but they have to return a concert program that includes their name, song title, date, and also a picture of them performing. So that's due on the 10th. And then also we have, for the 8th graders, they're working on a project this week or actually this trimester, where they are making their own pop song, and they're recording it on the computers during their band lessons. They can be doing a cover or an original, which is very cool, and those projects are going really well so far. Our after-school schedule and before schedule this week, before school schedule, we have the Country Bluegrass Band rehearsing this Monday after school till 3:30, the 6th grade jazz band till 3:20 this Tuesday, rhythm section before school on Thursday, the 7th and 8th grade jazz bands go until 3:20 on Thursday after school, and our garage band rehearsing after school on Friday until 4 o'clock. And then also we'll have DJs in the cafeteria Monday, Thursday, and Friday before school as well. Some upcoming events that are very exciting. We have 2 major events going on this week. First of all, on Tuesday, our District 112 Jazz Festival, which involves all of our 7th and 8th grade band students. Also going on the same day is the Choir Festival, involving all 3 grades of students that are in choir. And how that's going to work is for the students in band in 7th and 8th grade who will be going to Chanhassen High School, they'll be meeting right after first hour and coming right up to the band room to get their instruments, and then leaving to go over to Chan High School, where they'll be until the end of 4th hour, and then they'll return for lunch. For Chaska High School students, they will be leaving at 11:20. Now, for 8th grade, this is right after lunch. For 7th grade, 7th graders will eat 8th grade lunch on Tuesday, which is right after 4th hour, and they can eat up in the band room if they'd like. And then after that, they will be leaving to go over to Chaska High School, and they'll be returning right around the end of the school day, probably with about 15 minutes left of advisory. What the students will be doing when they're at their respective high schools is they'll be playing and rehearsing with the other band students from Pioneer Ridge and East who are in their grade. And then they'll also be getting a chance to rehearse with those same kids with 2 different band directors. One is a guest artist. His name is John Green. He's a retired band director from Apple Valley. And then also the band director at their high school. So at Chan High School, that'd be Mr. Swanson, and at Chaska High School, that'd be Mr. Beckler. In addition to that time where they're getting to rehearse and getting to know kids from the other schools, they're going to get a chance to meet with high school students and play along with high school students in those rehearsals, and also get a chance to talk to those high school students about what high school is all about, not just the band program, but high school in general. So a very informative day for our 7th and 8th grade students as they look forward to high school. So we're really looking forward to that. There is not any specific attire. Students can wear what they normally wear to school, and they just need to make sure they have their instruments on Tuesday and their music that they're playing that day. So that's it for the All-District Band Festival. Now, later in the week, on Saturday, February 4th, we're going to be having the All-District Jazz Festival, and this is for all of our jazz band students. And how that works is during the late morning throughout the afternoon, then we're going to have all 7 of the middle school jazz groups perform in the Chanhassen High School auditorium and receive a short clinic after their performance, and that is open to the public, so family, you can come attend that. And then starting at 4:45, we're going to have a master class for the students, a rehearsal with all the students, followed by dinner at 6 o'clock, and then there's a big finale concert that starts at 7 o'clock. The pre-concert from our CMSW rhythm section starts at 6:45, And there's a big closing number at the end of the concert that will feature every jazz student that performs on that day. The jazz finale concert features all the middle school jazz groups, all the high school jazz groups, and an adult community jazz group, along with our special guest artist, Russ Peterson. So it should be a very, very fun day. And just a specific schedule to give out during the afternoon. Rhythm section needs to be at Chan High School at 10:45 and plays at 11:30. 8th grade jazz band will meet at 12:15 and play at 1 o'clock. The 7th grade jazz band will meet at 1:45 and play at 2:30. And then the 6th grade jazz band will meet at 3:15 and play at 4 o'clock. Attire for this concert is dark pants and a solid colored shirt. Guys, you can wear a tie or a coat if you'd like to, but you don't have to. Girls, if you'd rather wear a dress, that's fine as well. So, and make sure you bring maybe some snacks with you too. And like I said, dinner will be provided. You have to bring $5 for that, but that will be pizza. That includes a couple side items and a beverage. So that's that day. And also ticket prices for that concert: $9 for adults, $6 for students. The students who are performing do not have to pay, and you can get those tickets at the door at Chanhassen High School in the theater. So exciting week with 2 district music festivals going on this week. Coming up in the weeks ahead, we have a guest artist coming on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Saxophonist Kenny Holman will be here to talk to all of our saxophone players and play for them. And Kenny is also a teacher here in the Chaska Chanhassen area, so we'd love if students might be interested in taking some private lessons from him. So that will be on the 14th during the morning, and we'll have all the saxophone players in all 3 grades come and meet with Kenny that morning. Also coming up that same week on February 16th, Thursday, the Garage Bands and Country Bluegrass Band will be playing at the Mall of America at 10 a.m., and then they'll also be performing, or the Garage Bands will be performing at the Minnesota Music Educators Association Midwinter Conference in downtown Minneapolis at the Convention Center at 4:45 p.m. in room 205. And both of those performances are really, really cool, and parents are invited to go. For the one at the Convention Center, you'll need to get a pass to get in, and I will be emailing those out to parents. If you need additional passes, or students, if you have friends that want to come, just let me know and I'll get you a pass. And it's a very, very prestigious event for us to be playing there. Only a select number of groups across the state are selected to play at the MMEA conference. So this is a great opportunity for us to show what we do. So we're really looking forward to that one on the 16th. Coming up after that, on the 23rd of February, which is a Thursday, is our winter concert, also known as Evening with the Stars. All 3 of our concert bands will be playing that evening. The 6th grade at 5:30, 7th grade at 6:30, 8th grade at 7:30. The jazz bands, rhythm section, our DJs, some chamber ensembles, some of the artists, the singers from the talent show, all the choirs, all the orchestras will also be performing that night. There will be a more detailed schedule of all those events coming home soon. But just know that those main times I just gave you for the 3 bands are very important, because that's our winter concert, and we expect the kids to be there for that. And then wrapping up the month of February, we'll have a regional band festival that some of our students are involved in. We have some 8th graders that are selected for the regional honor band for grades 7 and 8. And that will be occurring at Mankato West High School on Saturday, February 25th at 4 p.m. Some highlights from the past week. Probably the biggest highlight was our Rocket concert Friday night. Congratulations to all the kids in the Country Bluegrass Band, the Garage Bands, the DJs that DJ'd, the dancers, Sun Wei and Sun Yen, who also performed. It was a wonderful, wonderful event. We had a lot of fun performing on our little rock stage that we created in our gym, and also raised some money, over $300 for Pennies for Patients through the bake sale. Big thank you to parents and staff that donated to that. And just a really fun evening. Some video footage from that is now on YouTube, plus some pictures available on Twitter. So you can check out my YouTube channel at Mr. Songer's channel. And you can also follow me on Twitter at CMSW Band. And just lastly, we'll wrap up this podcast just letting you know that we'll be having, or you can sign up for text reminds by sending a message to the number 81010. You can send the message at 16-17 Band 6. At 16-17 Band 7, or at 16-17 Band 8, depending on the band that you or your child is in. So there you go. So feel free to email me with any questions, songery@district112.org. And again, listen back every week for more updates on what's going on in the band department. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.